What's up, people? I am back for another video. Sorry, the Evil Dead Rise thing. I was supposed to see it this weekend, and those things came up to where I couldn't. So I should be seeing it. I think I might be seeing it tomorrow. I was gonna see it on next weekend, but I actually think I might be able to see it tomorrow. So I'll probably still review it on the weekend next weekend, just because I already have videos planned and I don't want to have to wedge it in or anything. So that's what she said. I'll I'll review Evil Dead. I'm seeing it tomorrow most likely, and then probably still review it because I might actually want to see it again, even if just so I can get my thoughts for sure. So I'll probably review it most likely on the weekend, this weekend, coming weekend, so next weekend. But today I'm gonna do the video I was supposed to do a couple days ago about Mel Gibson, and just, y'all know I'm a big Mel Gibson fan. He's done some of my favorite movies: Patriot, Braveheart, Lethal Weapon, even Dragged Across Concrete, which is a more newer one I saw. Just, he's made some, even I liked him as a bad guy in The Expendables. So it's like, he's one of my favorite actors. So I'll admit, I have a little bit of a bias, but we all know he's had a troubled history. He said something, fucked up shit about Jews during the, Passion. And then, it was 2010, his girlfriend, illegally recorded him, by the way, which I'm going to point out. And he said, he said some fucked up shit. He dropped that hard R. Let's say that. And, like I said, he was at a bad point in his life. I'm not excusing what he's saying, but what he said. But it's frustrating to me when I see these articles just still, to this day, bitching about him. It's insane to, sorry about that. Fucking hell. Like, it's frustrating to me because it's like, you can't let the man just move on. I don't condone what he said, but when Danny Glover, who's forgiven him, he's literally about to be Lethal Weapon 5 with the man. So it's like, if he can forgive him, I'm not saying everyone has to forgive him, but when you're still writing articles, you're complaining, because a couple weeks ago, I guess it was almost a month ago now, where there was an article bitching about him doing Lethal Weapon 5, and there was one bitching about, that's the reason I actually reviewed Dragged Across Concrete, because Screen Rant bitched about that movie, and it was only because he was in it. And that movie was from 2018, so it was not even a new movie. And then a week or two ago, there's another article bitching about him being in that Continental show. It's like, you just don't want him to literally be, they want him to literally be in nothing. They just want him to do nothing and just never never move on. And it's weird to me, because these same people will, y'all are fine with Roman Polanski, who did, we all know what he did. I normally try not to involve politics, at least straight up legit politics, but I have to here. Y'all voted for Joe Biden. He said the hard R many fucking times over, but it's okay with him. But the real reason with Mel Gibson, I think, honestly, this whole thing is because he's a Trump supporter. He's been pro-Trump before. He's not allowed to say he's not a leftist, and so they just have to but it's weird to me, because the certain people they'll let get away with things, but then with him just the hard R thing with this girlfriend who illegally recorded it, which she was a piece of shit too. People don't want to focus on. I'm not saying what he said was right, but he was at a fucked up point in his life. Joe Biden is the president of the goddamn country, and y'all still voted for him, even with the whole "you ain't black" thing, which is arguably like, what, 3 years ago he said that. It's not that long ago, but with Mel Gibson is what, 10 years ago, 11 years ago now. Actually, no, 13 years ago. So it was 2010. We're in 2023. You can't let the man move on, but because what, he has some politics you don't agree with. It's frustrating to me. Like, it's like every fucking few months, I bet in a couple of weeks I will find there will be an article out there bitching about him in something doing something else. Like, oh, there was another one, I didn't even mention it. The one where I actually did a video about it, where they did it was specifically about Lethal Weapon 4, but I think partially they did that because he was in Lethal Weapon, and like, oh, him doing Lethal Weapon 5 is problematic because, oh, it's Mel Gibson. They just don't like he has politics they don't agree with. And that's the frustrating thing. Because I hate to say it, if Mel Gibson had their politics, I honestly don't think they'd be bitching about him at all. They'd get over it. Because there's probably people on their side that, let's be honest, there's probably shit out there where they probably said the N-word or some other fucked up shit. Not saying you should outright, fines. I'm not pro-canceling, but it's like, but these same people want to throw stones. All because I'm gonna harp on this. He has politics they don't like. That's it. Like I can't think of anything else. Like, why are you bringing this shit up in 2023? Everyone's moved on. Mel, is way better now. A lot of his people forgive him. I mean, if Danny fucking Glover, who is on the opposite side of Mel in terms of politics, he's out there, and he forgave. I'm just saying, like, because people understand people were at drugs and alcohol are a fucking yeah, it's a fucking fucked up thing. So that's. And I'm not excusing it, obviously. I think what he said was bad, but bringing it up every fucking 10 years, and it's obvious because he has politics you don't like, but then you're cool voting for Joe Biden. I'm sorry. It doesn't compute with me when you say people did that. And I'm not saying all Joe Biden supporters are against Mel, but I can't not mention that, There's probably other people like Alec Baldwin. We're not even going to talk the gun thing. I'm talking about just some of the shit he said. People are fine with him. You don't see these same media people bitching about him. Some of the shit he said, which is, you could say, just as fucked up. And he, as far as I know, doesn't have drug problems or alcohol problems. Maybe he does have alcohol. He probably does have an alcohol problem. I'll probably take that back. But it's just, it's fine. Rules for thee, for not for me, I hate that shit. You gotta be hip. When it's just obvious you just don't like Mel has different politics than you. And this isn't, part of it is I am a big Mel Gibson fan, but, I'm about, if you're gonna be about, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house, that's just kind of how you gotta live your kind of life, So I just think drudging the shit up every time he gets a new thing, anytime he does a movie, it's like, I remember when they announced Lethal Weapon 5, there were those people bitching, like, oh, Mel Gibson, wah. It's like literally anything he does, it's insane to me. Anyway, I feel like I've droned on long enough. Just wanted to go off about this because it's just frustrating to me. But to be fair, hey, they got me to watch a pretty decent movie and dragged across concrete, so can't complain there. But it's insane to me. The people that it's okay, they're okay, we can let them get away with the shit they did, but Mel Gibson, we gotta beat up, we have to constantly bring the shit up every fucking time. Anytime he does something. Just gets a new project or, just anything. Anyway, tomorrow we'll see Evil Dead most likely, but I will not. Um, uh, I won't review it tomorrow though. I'll probably review it later in the week. Tomorrow I'm gonna list my favorite 1982 movies. It's gonna be 7. So that means we're potential. I feel like 84 will probably be 10. I just have a feeling 1984. The amount of movies that were that year, I could probably make that 10. So we'll see. But 82 is gonna be 7. I already have the thumbnail made and everything, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Tuesday, Spy Who Loved Me. Wednesday, I'll figure something out. Thursday, we'll be doing. I'm thinking of starting the American Pie movies, and then Friday, I want to maybe Friday we'll review Evil Dead. Most likely Friday I'll probably review Evil Dead. And then excuse me. And then Thursday I'll do American Pie 1. And then we'll do the mainline American Pie movies. Like, American Pie 1, 2. Not because I know there's some like spin-offs that exist. I hear they're decent, but I'm probably just gonna stick with the main. So I'll do those. So far that's my plan. And then I'm definitely gonna go see. I want to see that movie Sisu. It's like a movie about a guy just killing. It's basically John Wick against Nazis. Basically, is the premise. And then that new Guy Ritchie movie, The Covenant with Jake Gyllenhaal. So I'll probably go see those two, and then I'll see how those are. I probably will review Sisu. I think that one I'm gonna review. I don't know about the other one, but we'll see. So, but up until now, that is my plan so far this week. Yeah. So, but I'm tired of people bitching about Mel Gibson. It's insane to me. Anyway, cheers one more time, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. As usual, talk to you tomorrow. Y'all, tomorrow. Peace.